Hello everyone, I am Gaurav Rozatkar, living in Europe from past 3 years, and on this channel Beyond Borders, we talk about different topics where you have commented or send us in DMs. So today with me is Vishal, who is studying in Germany at no cost, and before he was working at a major IT giant company in India, which is Infosys. So Vishal, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also fine. Thank you so much for asking. So would you like to tell our audience about your background and what you have done in the past?
Yeah. So, hi everyone. I'm Vishal Kushwaha, and I have done my bachelor's from India, Mumbai,
Mhm.
and I have worked as a AI engineer for 1.5 years in Mumbai
Okay.
at Infosys. And later on, I decided to pursue my master's, and I moved to Magdeburg, and I am pursuing my master's at Otto von Guericke University, Magdeburg.
Mhm.
It is a public states university, and here I'm getting free tuition. Like there is no tuition fees,
Right.
but there is an administrative fees of around 330 euros.
Yeah, semester contribution.
Yeah,
Is it?
semester contribution
Correct.
exactly.
But that also includes your Deutschland ticket, yeah, in the.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
good.
for 6 months I can travel through the local transport in all over Germany for
Nice.
free.
Okay, good.
And currently I'm also working in Munich again as a AI engineer. So yeah, that is pretty much about me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Back in the home country, many people assume that free education is like compromised of quality. So, as you being in a German public university, what are the global standards for your education?
Mhm. So here, after pursuing almost my master's here, now I'm currently doing my thesis.
Okay.
And during my studies, I never felt there is any compromise in quality of education offered here.
Mm-hmm.
The professors are really good, and they are available to you. Like you can also, whenever you have in any situation, any doubt or any problem, you can reach out to them, and they reply to you very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And the quality of education is on par with the world, I will say. Like it's better in quality. You have all the infrastructure here available to you. If
Right.
you want a compute or some support, it's available. The library is available,
Correct.
especially here in my university. I feel we have a very good library options and
Yes.
other resources as well for us. So yeah, I don't feel there is any compromise on quality in education.
But being a student in
Mhm.
Germany, so apart from like there is no fees, but you still have financial burden, like you have to pay your rent, health insurances, and all that. So how do you cope up with that?
Mhm. So initially, when I started my education here,
Mm-hmm.
I had a block account,
Okay. Yeah, correct. That is
which all
common.
the students coming to Germany from outside country
Correct.
need to present a block account of 12 months
Correct.
with the contribution which they will
Right.
receive back, but
I think now
monthly.
it's around 12,000 euros, and
Yeah,
you will get it every month
every
for
month you
12
will
months
get a
after coming.
certain amount
Yeah.
which you can use initially, but there are other options as well to earn money here in Germany. We can work 140 days as a student, full 140 days as a student
Correct.
to cover our expenses. So, and there are a lot of consultancies which offer like an odd job or part-time jobs for students, which they
Mm-hmm.
can do in their free time to earn some money and help their finances and focus on the studies.
Overall, what do you feel about your return of investment when you're in Germany,
Mhm.
like for your studies?
So return on investment is like I feel little personal for everyone. Some
Okay.
might feel like they are investing for the studies.
Uh-huh.
Some might feel they're investing for their careers, and
Yeah,
other
true.
are like fully only cared about money. So there
Correct.
are students who are coming here just with the mindset of earning money, and there are students who are coming here only for the education, like they want the best education, and then again they go back. For them the investment
Correct.
is that they want the education in return and some want money in return. So yeah, so I will say like I am more focused on my career. I
Okay.
was working as AI engineer back in India, and again after coming here I worked a odd job for like 6 months, then again I started working as a AI engineer in Munich.
Okay. Fair enough. So coming for the thinking about the people who are back in their home country, looking at this video and planning to make a jump in Europe.
Mhm.
So what do you think that what can be a tactic Like when you arrived in Germany, what were the problems or what are the tactics which you can share with the audience so that their transition can happen smooth in Europe?
Mhm. So one thing I will tell other students or like other people who are coming to Germany,
Mm-hmm.
like there are some hidden costs which you should know
Correct.
upfront, like your accommodation cost. You need to pay at least around 2000 before even you step into your room, or even before you step in the country.
Deposit.
Because yeah,
Mm.
finding the accommodation, the deposit is almost three times the rent, and the plus the first month's rent which you need to pay in advance.
Correct.
So that's also there. This amount is on top of the block account.
Correct.
So your investment is there as well.
Plus, if you talk about the accommodation, like when you're talking about accommodation only,
Yeah.
so I would also like to add there are a lot of scams also happening.
Yep.
Recently, I'm
Exactly.
like listening there are a lot of scams. People will ask for deposit online and then they will vanish away, or they will
Mhm.
just show videos and then they will ask for money. So even I suggest for people that they should at least look at the place once, and then only they should transfer any money,
Mhm.
because yeah, it is becoming pretty common for people to
Yeah.
get scammed.
So for this, I will suggest one advice, like
Yes,
try
yes,
to
please.
join some Facebook group or Telegram groups about
Correct.
the
Correct.
about your city, about
Yeah.
or related to your university, and then try to have a conversation with somebody or like some people, and then maybe since you cannot come to see the room, you can ask them to see the
Yeah.
room for you, and
Correct. Correct.
then you can do the transfer.
Yes. 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 They can reach out to people on LinkedIn maybe
Yeah,
and then just
some
say the
who might
same.
be more genuine than the
Correct.
just a guy who is posting their room.
Correct.
Like it is like a phishing scam. They are posting the room and they are waiting for somebody to come and they can scam them. So, and one more thing they can look for is they can look for the companies who offer these rooms on rent,
Mm-hmm. Correct.
which might be little expensive than the normal ones,
But it is the
but
safest option.
it is the safest option.
Correct. At least for first 3 months, they can just settle in and
Settle
then they
in,
can move away wherever they want.
move wherever they want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I agree to that. So navigating through the German tech ecosystem for now 3 years for you.
Hmm.
So like, what are the specific skills or framework which are like having absolute must who are like planning to move abroad, or like the demanding skills to stay in the active job market, which is changing every minute, I will say.
Mm. Yeah, so my advice will be like to deepen your skill rather than to widen your skills set.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
take the topic you are interested in and deep dive into it and become an expert in like one or two fields or one or two technology rather than having a set of skills without deep
Right.
knowledge.
Right. Yeah. Even I have heard this the same, that people here in Germany specifically, they want that one person should have excelled in one or two things rather than he can be an all rounder.
Yep,
So even I
exactly.
have heard this actually, which I say.
And like the language is the pretty much the prerequisite. If you have a language, it is like
True.
very good for you.
True. True. That is
So try
every time an
to
advantages.
gain at least B1, B2 as soon as you possible and
Yeah.
converge as much as you can.
Yeah. Practice as much as
Yep,
possible,
exactly.
because now when they will arrive, or when you're already here, every document will come via post and
Yep.
then they have to read or they have to understand
Yeah, it's like a cultural shock
culture shock.
from moving from India to Germany, and you are
Yeah.
saying like every documentation you are getting by a letter,
Yeah, yeah,
and you are
yeah.
waiting 4 5 days just for like a receipt
Sometimes
from a
two
bank.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks
Sometimes 2 weeks
exactly.
also.
So that's also a cultural shock which Indians moving from India should be aware of
Yeah, that's totally
and
true.
be prepared to wait, have some patience. Everything will work out.
And what are your takes on health insurance cost? Because that also adds up a pretty massive contribution every month.
Mhm.
So
So you can think of health insurance as a tax
yeah,
itself. You cannot avoid it. So it's better to pay it
paid. Yeah, for sure.
because if you don't pay it, you will end up in a lot of troubles. Like
Correct.
I know people who have faced such
Oh,
situations and it's not good. So it's good to have a cushion amount in your bank to pay your
I
health
agree.
insurance.
I agree.
Yeah.
If you go back to the day when you landed in Germany,
Hmm.
so what is the one piece of advice which you would like to give for people who are planning their career in Europe?
Hmm. I will give like the best advice to learn the language before
Right.
even coming. That's the good thing. If you learn the language before even coming, that's the
Yeah.
best you
Yeah.
can thing you can do for yourself and for your career. And even if you don't learn German before coming,
Mm-hmm.
after coming at least you should start,
For sure.
and don't go like only after certification. Learn how to speak,
Yeah.
understand their language. Yeah.
Yeah.
So language I will say is the priority. Should be a priority on your list. Even if you are in IT background, you should learn the language.
Yeah. That's true actually, because language really makes a huge impact. Because then, if you're able to speak, then you understand the local culture and you
Yeah.
integrate better overall.
Yeah. Correct.
So, coming to the household stuff, like now when we are in Europe, so you have to cook yourself, clean yourself, day-to-day activities, everything you have to take yourself.
Yeah.
So, do you have any takes on that? Because normally in India or normally in their home country, people are not used to handle all of this
This
alone, right?
alone. Yeah. So one of the this things challenge I faced when I moved here,
Mm-hmm.
finding a tasty food outside.
Yeah.
It's a really challenging thing here, and you cannot find any like savory snacks or like spicy snacks. It's
Mm-hmm.
only sweet things you will find mostly
Yeah.
outside. So cooking you should also learn as fast as possible. So you
But
will
it is
be,
better that they should learn and they come. That will be more easier, no?
yeah, if they learn, it's a really good thing. But mostly Indians or like the boys coming from India
Mm-hmm.
and girls as well don't know cooking,
Correct.
or they
At least
don't.
they
Yeah.
should learn like some one or two dishes before coming. Dishes, yeah.
Yeah, they should learn one or two dishes before coming. They can survive properly.
Right, right. That's true actually.
Hmm.
So
And so, what do you cook normally?
I normally make tea. That too, I give a tandoori taste to it.
Tandoori twist,
Tandoori twist.
tandoori tea, really nice.
And
And yeah,
yeah, that's what. And normally can then I can make khichdi and Maggie.
yeah,
That's all I make.
Maggi Zindabad.
Maggie Zindabad.
Yeah, my advice like learn to veg dishes, what learn to non-veg dishes. That's it. That's more than enough.
Right.
And you will go out, you will
Yeah.
eat something. Yeah. And
What do you think about the opportunities which students are getting here? Like, do you think that being in a public university, you are getting lesser opportunities compared to other private university or something like that?
I feel like it's not the case here. Like
Okay.
if you consider the case in India, if you're like in an IITs, triple IITs, NITs, you have more
Mhm.
opportunity to place at a good company. But here, the playing field is pretty much leveled.
Correct.
Here you have the same amount of opportunities which like a private institute person or a big institute person will have. You go online, you apply, you build your resume, you build your portfolio, and definitely you will get something.
Okay. Fair
Just
enough.
be consistent. Don't think like, don't take a break in between.
Right.
Apply consistently and you will get some opportunities.
Great. So Germany is pretty much famous for its bureaucracy. So if you go back and what if someone who is sitting and watching this video and thinking about to apply in a German public university in the upcoming intake, so what are the documents they should gather before applying? Would you like to
Mhm.
tell that?
So I will say like the applying process starts at least 8 to 9 months in advance.
Right.
So if you want to come here, the intake is for both summer semester and winter semester as compared to in India where we have only like one semester intake. So
Mm-hmm.
here you have two semester two for intake, April and October.
Mm.
So for April, you will start like 8 months earlier, like in six, whatever the month is, 9 months
Correct.
ago. So you get your passport ready, you get your APS document,
APS and
your
document.
IELTS for proving your
IELTS.
English
Yes.
efficiency, your SOPs, your letter
SOP.
of motivation,
Yes.
your transcripts, and
Transcripts.
you need at
LOR.
least 5 attested copies of it.
Correct. To
Yep.
apply. Sometimes you have to, in some universities, I have heard that you have to also post the documents.
Yeah.
Like the attested copies you have to post, then only the application is fulfilled.
Yeah. So I used DHL. They also
DHL.
do international deliveries. So
Okay,
yeah, that was
DHL is what's up.
helpful for me.
Good, nice,
So
nice.
if anybody is want to send, they can check their website and
Correct,
do
of
the
course.
international
We can
document
also
also.
see more details in the description down below for all of these. issues or problems. And also feel free to comment if you have any question about this situation.
Mhm.
And then
And
you
will
applied via Unisys?
Yeah, I used Unisys because
Okay,
in Germany, 90% of the universities
correct.
have have their intake through Unisys.
Right.
Yeah. And some of the universities also do take examination
Okay.
as well. So there was a university, I don't remember actually the name, but it was for an embedded course, and they wanted to have a examination
Okay.
for the admission.
Okay. Okay.
That case are there, but it's very rare.
Okay. So the examination will be online.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Good. Coming back to your monthly expense, what is your monthly budget? Would you like to share a thought on that?
Mhm. So here I live in student dormitories. So here
Correct.
I pay rent plus radio tax around 355 euros per month.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I have my insurance. Again, that is around 150 euros.
Okay.
And over that,
Health insurance you're
yeah,
talking.
health insurance.
Liability insurance you
Land,
have?
yeah, I have liability insurance. That
Okay.
is like around 37 euros per month, not
Okay.
per year.
Per
Sorry.
year. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
per year.
So if we combine it for a month, it's around it comes 3 euros or 2 euros per month.
Okay. Okay.
3 euros per month
Correct.
for liability insurance, and with that, the daily life, the food, just cutlery and other utilities costs me around 150 to 200 per month. So that is my monthly expense. And if I need some things for my studies, such as my laptop, I recently purchased a new laptop,
Mm-hmm.
which I am planning to include in my tax
Taxes,
payoff.
of course.
So
If you're a student, you can also state that in the taxes, and yeah, I heard that.
yeah, so I'm
Correct.
planning to include it in my tax so I can
Yes.
save some money there.
Correct.
Yeah. So that is pretty much about my daily expense.
What about your clothing? Do
Yeah.
you buy clothes in Germany or like where
Yeah.
do you buy your clothes
That
from?
is that comes under utilities as well, I think. For me,
Correct.
I will buy like once 6 or 7 months, 2 or 3
Mm-hmm.
t-shirts, or like when I moved, I bought 2 winter jackets, and that's I'm using for
Okay.
like last 3 winters.
So do you think clothes are a little bit expensive here when compared to
Mm,
India?
Compared to India, it's like almost same. I feel only like the
Quality
quality is little
different.
different.
Okay.
I'll say in India, I feel I can get better quality for the same price.
Yeah. You get more options also to choose from,
Yeah,
no? Because here you are
here as compared
confined.
to the clothing style in India, people like to wear like colorful clothes,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
here people
Black and white.
wear, yeah, muted colors, either navy blue, white, gray, or
Mm.
black. These
Mm.
four muted colors
Yeah,
they wear.
I agree. We're talking about the winter, which is like the harsh reality, which most of the people don't even consider.
Hmm.
So, what do you think on that? Like, is winter fine for you, or?
Hmm.
Uh,
It depends on person to person. Some
mm-hmm.
people like summer more, and I really despise heat conditions, especially summer. So I like winter here very much. I
Okay,
like to in winter. I feel like you can get dressed properly. You can do layering.
right.
You can try some new look. But in summer, just a t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So depends on the person, I feel.
Okay, good, good.
So what do you like to layer a style yourself?
Yeah, sometimes it depends upon the occasion, but yeah, if I'm going to meet someone or if something is like planned, so then of course I will layer myself in the winter, wear some proper shoes because it is very slippery also
Yeah.
because of the snow or ice
Mhm.
which is formed. So yeah, this is also something which you have to take into consideration.
Yeah. Winter boots.
Winter boots,
Right.
exactly. So also, do you have any idea about driving license? Because that is also a hot topic. People are spending 2,000 to 5,000 euros just to make a
Mhm.
driving license, where back in their home country they are able to make it in just
30,
ten,
40.
$15 or
Yeah,
something.
10, 15 or 30 euro
Yeah,
max.
exactly, 30 euros.
Yeah.
But they,
So I currently don't hold a driving license, but
okay,
I'm planning to, and there are a lot of classes involved. Like you need to first take theory classes, then practical classes, and then you will get only one opportunity to pass the test. If you
pass
fail
this.
it again, you need to attend the classes again.
Yes, yes.
So my advice is take the classes first, and if
Mhm.
you don't feel in the confident to take the exam, I would suggest take more classes and then give the exam. It's
Yeah,
much better that way.
yeah, yeah. And coming back to the job market, what do you think as of now, that how is the job market, and if someone who directly want to move on a work permit like a blue card,
Mhm.
so how what strategies they should implement on their resume, cover letter, making sure that the interview is going as per they planned for, because some companies are taking 2 to 4 rounds or 5 rounds of interviews,
Mhm.
plus it is very slow that it takes 2 to 3 months in the whole hiring process.
Mm.
So what are your takes on that?
So yeah, about the interview rounds, I feel like for full time job, at least two minimum. There are 2 rounds you need to expect. You have to expect at least there will be 2 rounds.
Right.
It won't be like in only one shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can also expect a panel interview. Since
Mm-hmm.
for my role in Munich, I had a panel interview,
Okay.
so there were 2 rounds. And the job market currently, I feel, is like little stagnant.
Right.
But yeah, if you search and you be consistent, you will find something.
Okay. So, do you think that upskilling regularly makes a difference, or like there should be someone who is like who should only work in like only learn only one thing or something like that?
Mhm. So yeah, upskilling is the point. You need to upskill yourself.
Okay.
For example, in 2024, I made one project, RAG system,
Okay.
and in 2025, there was a agentic AI thing introduced that trend. So I updated my project, that RAG project, with agentic RAG project. So
Okay.
you need to keep up with the latest trends and update yourself to be relevant in this job market.
Right. 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 Okay. Fair enough. Coming to the public transport, what do you feel about how is the public transport here in Germany or in Europe?
Mhm. I feel if you are traveling during the daytime or till like 9 or 10 p.m.,
Right.
you can depend on the public transport. But after that, in the night, it's like a really bad situation. I feel it will be like one tram
Very.
or bus in 1 hour or 2 hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to be prepared for it, and you need to check the timetable properly because there are a lot of cancellations here and a lot of delays.
Yeah.
So be prepared to be delayed
Mm.
if you are on time,
Mm.
and you should always start before time if you want to be on time.
Deutsche Bahn.
Yeah, exactly. Deutsche Bahn is a
Yeah.
good example. Yeah, especially in
Okay.
the winters, you don't want to stay outdoors or get stuck outdoors during the winters.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Nice.
I had a friend who went for a trip, and while coming, his train was cancelled, and he got frostbite because of staying outside waiting
Oh my
for the next
God.
connection. Yeah.
Then he went to doctor.
Then he went to doctor. They prescribed him medicine, and he needed to take rest for like 1 week.
Oh, doing all this alone is pretty
Yeah, pretty
hectic,
scary. Yeah,
pretty
we
scary.
can also talk about the doctors'
Doctor.
situation here in
Yeah. So,
Germany.
so when you're
So,
so let's talk about healthcare. Like when you're having a public health insurance, then you go to the doctor. How is your experience with your healthcare, or like if you have any problems? So how does it go?
mhm. So by till now, by God's grace, I didn't had the need to go to a
Thankfully.
doctor's place.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you can share more about it since I heard you went to doctor recently.
Yeah, yeah, I went to doctor a couple of times, like for maybe taking vaccinations or yeah, with my friends if they have any issue. But overall, I feel that it is pretty slow to get an appointment. It's very lengthy process.
Mhm.
Sometimes people are waiting from like 1 month to like 3 months just to meet a doctor.
Oh,
So that is
yeah.
also a case. But yeah, you can if there is normal cold and cough, you can anytime go to general practitioners and they will guide you for the same. Most of the time, they will give you, they will say you drink more water or drink more tea.
Mhm.
That is the common rule in Germany. But yeah, most of the time, they will not prescribe you medicines. But then, if it is really something serious, like if there is very serious condition, if you call an ambulance, then really the things get very smooth because you get appointments quickly, or if you go to the hospital in the ambulance, it is like an emergency case, notfall, which they call in German. then things get pretty smooth overall. So yeah, that is the case. So talking about racism, which is again a very hot topic for people, like now as we have recently heard in the news, Ireland is going through protest for anti immigration. Now Switzerland is going to recently vote for their 10 million population cap. So what do you think about the racism overall? Have you experienced any time, or have you?
Personally, I have not faced any racist situation or any racism here,
Mhm.
but yeah, there is racism. Sometimes you might
Okay.
feel.
You have heard stories of people?
I have heard stories of people like
Okay.
sometimes or some, not sure the foreign guy who is he German or is he some from other nationality, but
Right.
a foreign guy is, while he's going, like you're walking on a road and he might just spit on you and
Right.
go about his business. He might be on in a bus or on a cycle. He
Oh.
might go from next to you and spit on you. So
Oh.
that thing has happened to my friends.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, that's actually true. Recently, one case also, like it was not recently, but it was like before 1 year, I think. Indian students, they were going in the evening, and some two or three people came, and they were like, uh, just they went uh, out, and then when they left the tram, they just attacked them, and like
Mm.
they even the guy got hospitalized. The thing went till the Indian embassy also, but yeah,
Mm.
there was no hardcore solution on that. Then
So, and I feel personally, racism is not, we cannot associate it to a certain community. It's like
yeah,
some bad individuals who do
correct,
this kind
correct,
of
correct,
things, and
correct.
we love everybody
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. If the one person will do it, and we have to, everyone has to bear the
bear the
consequences.
cost. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's not good. I feel we shouldn't label somebody as racist, some community. But
right.
yeah, I feel most racist cases are because of the misinformation which is spread online,
Yeah, yeah,
and because of it, I nowadays I see like kids who are 10, 12, 13, 14 years,
I know.
they are roaming around in a group and doing some racist activities,
Yeah,
and that is not good. I feel they are mostly misinformed and brainwashed to this to do to do this kind of stuff. Children, we should don't what we shouldn't have like some bad feelings among towards them. They are just
yeah.
misinformed, I feel.
They're just manipulated, and even they are growing, so they don't even understand what they are doing
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, I agree to that. Coming to the situation in the world where there is like a war going on, and things like the basic utility cost, energy cost is going high. So have you felt these things here also?
Yeah, I have felt like when I moved into this apartment, the rent was around 300,
Okay.
and over like 1.5 years, it has increased to 335, and with radio, it's more than 355 euros per month. So yeah, we can definitely see the rising cost of utilities
Oh, okay.
because of the war situation, and inflation is everywhere, as you know,
Exactly.
the grocery prices, the petrol prices,
Exactly.
which in turn affect the delivery costs. Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
So yeah, what did you feel in your personal experience?
Yeah, I also feel that inflation is going high, the prices are changing, and even basic things like groceries also, it adds up because it is like a minute difference, but when you uh, calculate it overall, then
Mhm.
it becomes a huge difference. Even I felt that. So moving to the relaxing stuff, what do you do for the entertainment here?
Mm. For entertainment, I have also enrolled in like some activity courses such as badminton, table
Right.
tennis,
Good.
and I've also enrolled in like the campus gym.
Ah,
So
nice.
these are like indoor activities where even in winter I can go and play and
Yeah,
relax,
yeah,
because going outside in winter is really hard
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for some people.
Many of the people also
Yeah,
say that it is very
they
depressing.
don't even come out of their
Yes, yes,
rooms. So
that's
it's,
true.
I feel it's better to take some activities which you need to travel, go play,
Correct,
communicate with your
correct.
friends. You'll find new people, network. So yeah, playing some sports.
Do you also go to those German speaking clubs?
Initially, I used to go. Then Yeah, I recently I stopped going because I had some other works, and
Okay,
since I need to
fair enough.
communicate and communicate
Okay,
and commute, so I don't have that much time on my hand. But yeah, that is also a good thing.
that is a good thing.
There
Yeah,
are clubs and social clubs with hobbies clubs where people can enroll and have a conversation with the like-minded people.
correct.
Mm.
That's true.
And I also like to watch movies to pass my time sometimes.
Yeah.
I have movie nights with my friends where we have a projector, we watch movie, we laugh,
Yeah,
we
again,
spend a
yeah,
good time.
talking about movies when you're telling me, many people do get fines downloading any movies online. So, do you have like any take on that? Because
Mm. Personally, when I came to Germany, I heard these things,
yeah, yeah,
but for that, I will say don't do anything bad, don't
correct,
do piracy.
correct.
Take a subscription here.
Yes,
Subscription are like you can take it for $5, and your whole friend group can use the same subscription. You can divide among yourself however you like it. At
correct.
least two people or three people can share one subscription.
Yes, yes,
So do like that something,
yeah. Because
and don't
people,
do privacy
yeah, no
piracy.
piracy. Many people actually use torrent and
Don't
then
do that. You will get a fine.
so overall, we had a healthy discussion about topics of studying,
Mhm,
free education, healthcare, like insurances, accommodation, and challenges which people face to move abroad.
mhm,
So, what would you like to sum up for the people who are planning to move for study or as a working professional?
mhm. So my final thoughts will be like, if for somebody who is planning to move to Germany
Mm-hmm.
for their studies or for work, is like do your proper research, don't fall in the scam traps,
Mm-hmm.
and be proactive, look for the opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
do thorough research,
Yeah,
and follow the proper documentation and rules here.
very mandatory.
And yeah, overall it will be a smooth sailing.
Yeah,
And do your work, be hardworking.
correct. Yeah. Even I have one thought that many people sign documents here because everything is physically, but they don't read it and they don't even take pictures of those documents. So I really suggest that if you are going to sign any contract or any document, if you are not able to understand it at that very situation, at least take a picture so that you have afterwards if something goes wrong or anything. So there should be no surprises basically in the upcoming days.
Mhm.
So if you are watching till this end, so please feel free to leave a comment on this video if you have any questions or any doubt. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.